Hello, welcome to PICK-3 at a glance. Welcome to my question and answer live. Stop chasing numbers. Learn to track your own numbers for your own state. Simple and easy strategy. When you come to the lives, bring you some pencil and paper because this is a teaching channel. Welcome to PICK-3 at a glance. Question and answers live. Learn to track your own numbers for your own state to become a bigger and better winner. No more running everywhere trying to find numbers. This is a game changer. Introduce yourself. Hey, Chris Better, how are you? What is it you'd like to learn? What would you like to know? Are you a very new beginner? Math. You want to know math? Okay. I mean, what type of math about PICK-3 would you like to know? Okay, look like we have, hi Howard, glad to have you with us. Glad you like music. This is a PICK-3 question and answers. I have over 2,000 videos on the channel. What I'm here for is anybody that has been on the channel and have questions about any of the four strategies, simple strategies that I have for me to help them to get into the winner circle. If they're asking questions pertaining to PICK-3 pretty much in general, but specifically about my PICK-3 at a glance strategy, I can help them. And more than happy. I can explain my system and how to use it in an hour or less to anybody. I do personal counseling for a minimum fee, and I send out the worksheets, which are simple and easy to use. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that better. I don't know how to, but this is where we at. I produced enough information now. Um, I'm 2 subscribers away from hitting 4,000. Do you believe it? It's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe that at 72 years old, I started a YouTube channel. And man, I never thought I would get 40 subscribers, let alone 4,000. But I've learned one thing: persistence is really the key. Thank you. Persistence is the key, y'all. It ain't how much you know or what you know. It's more about what you do. You can be dumb in a box of rocks, but if you keep working at it, you can make things happen. That's what I said. I was like, hey man, if you keep working at something, you ain't gotta be smart. Just keep doing, and things will come together for you. Seriously, y'all. I'm telling you, if you got something you want to do, don't try to wait till the perfect time and this and that and everything. Just start. And I'm telling you, you'll be a whole lot farther than where you would be if you never started. Because I never would have started. All right, have a blessed day. You'd be a whole lot farther than where you would have started. Never started. And I amaze myself. And it gives me something to do at 70, going on 74 now. It gives me a lot, something to do. Something I never thought I'd be doing on YouTube. But when I created my strategy 30 years ago, I always knew I had something and I wanted to share it somehow, and I was able to be around on YouTube. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate your help. I really, really do. You'd be surprised the work that's involved in creating a channel also. It's a major accomplishment, really, because only 6 out of 100 people ever even reach 1,000 subscribers. And I just didn't have my heart set on even getting that far. And then all of a sudden, um, I just, like I said, you just keep working at whatever it is you want in life, whatever idea you have. Just start on something. If it ain't nothing but make it, writing it down and do a little bit every day, just a little bit every day, and your dreams will come true. That's the bottom line. Whatever your dream is, work on it a little bit every day. Don't burn yourself out. Don't kill yourself, but be consistent at it. And whatever that dream is, it'll happen for you. I'm a true witness of that. I've always been a positive thinker, but accomplishing a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish, I put off because I didn't think I was ready. And believe me, this channel gave me the courage almost now that if I put my mind to climbing a mountain, I believe I could do it. But I know it's going to take a step at a time and not me running, uh, running hard at the first couple of months and then giving up. No, it's going to take persistence to win and reach your dreams. That's all it is. Persistence. That's all it is. And believing in yourself. And don't listen to the naysayers because you're going to have them out there. Don't listen to those naysayers because they're just there to stop your dreams from coming true. And if you got something you want to do, make sure what you're doing is going to help other people. That's going to help what you're doing. If it's helping people, you ain't got to worry about selling it. It'll sell itself if you have a good product and you present it and you're a good person. But anybody can reach their dreams. I'm a firm believer of it, especially in America. America, especially in America. Only thing in America stopping us is us. Truly, truly. There's too many people are successful in America to believe that you can't be successful. And we the richest country in the world. So that lets you know we got everything going for us. We're a little off base sometimes, but the only good thing of being about off base, The only way you know how to go forward is when you're going backwards. I hope that makes sense to everybody. The only way you can go forward is knowing you're going backwards when you're going backwards. So don't let going backwards stop you, deter you from reaching your goal. As long as you're learning something from going backwards, because there's always a forward if you persist in what you're doing. Anybody that wants to be successful in America can. Anybody, if you persist. And I ain't talking about kill yourself. A little bit at a time. Set your goals. Surround yourself with the right people and get rid of the wrong people, even if it's family. Get rid of the wrong folks is not looking to get you where you need to go. And before you know it, you'll be looking back, wondering how you ever did it. One day, and the way you go do it is one day at a time, one step at a time. Take it from this 74-year-old man who's telling you what the keys to success is. I don't care what it is you want to do. If you're teaching somebody to help them be better at doing something, you'll be successful. But don't let nothing stop you, because it's going to always be stumbling blocks. I don't care how successful. Look, I'm in St. Louis. I live in St. Louis. I was in my home on May the 16th, 2025, when that tornado hit. All was right with the world in my book. My brother and my sister, we live in the same community, and we were sitting on the porch, and we seen this big black cloud. We thought it was just a cloud, not knowing that it was actually the tornado coming our way to change our lives. That tornado hit. My brother had just left to go around the corner to his home. My sister had just left to go to her home. I went inside the house. The alarm went off at 2:45 p.m. I went to the restroom to sit on the john, and in 2:50, my whole world changed. My whole home was not total, but damaged greatly. In less than 30 minutes, I didn't even know the life that I was living. It's something to laugh about, y'all. This life ain't that serious. Don't take it that serious, y'all, because your whole life, I don't care where you at in it, can change. My whole life, within 5 minutes, I didn't recognize it. And some people, I imagine, was doing some of the same thing I was doing, eating breakfast, whatever it was, and in 30 minutes, 5,000 people involved in that tornado, they said damaged 5,000 homes, was homeless. They were homeless when just 5 minutes before, everything was right in their life. So y'all, don't take it for granted. Enjoy life, make the best of it, and take it one step at a time. I'm telling you, it ain't that sick. I had a guy one day. I've been managing. I was managing all my life, and I guess at one time I was um, concerned about something. I was really upset about something, and this guy told me. He said, "Terry," I said, "What's up, man?" He said, "Man, don't take life so serious. It's only temporary." And that struck me like a ton of bricks. That fell on top of me like a ton of bricks. Now when I get upset about stuff, I think about the exact words he told me. Hey, Terry, don't take life so serious, buddy. It's only temporary. And that hit me. And I've been living my life that way. I don't take it all serious. I just take it in. I do what I can and give the rest to God. And I guess that's a way to live your life because it's worked for me. Welcome, welcome. If you're on here, you're checking out the live, say hi or give a comment. If you want to know anything about the picture at glance strategy, I'm here for questions and answers. Not doing a lot of demonstrating. If you're coming to the lives, as I post them pretty much, like I say, I have 2,000 videos. Go view the videos, the live, and in the descriptions here, I have a link for you to go to a full video. That video got something like I think 14,000 views, so I guess it's a good video to teach. So I posted that in the description. You can view it when you come to this live. Bring pencils and papers because I'm going to teach you how to find the numbers using PICK-3 glance strategy for your own state. The numbers are random. The numbers are random. There's no rhyme or reason to how those numbers are going to fall. Okay? So working with the law average, it's easier to find your own numbers for your own state and knowing why you're playing your numbers. Like I say, that's why we're home and no grids, no root songs, no tic-tac-toes, no dates, no multiple different rundowns and workouts. Okay? Because there's a bunch of numbers that you put together to play, and it's no more different in my book that I've learned than just going to the store and getting a bunch of quick picks and play them. Because if you don't know why you playing a number and ain't tracking the numbers and know what's going on with any number you play, you just playing a bunch of numbers that you might as well get out of a machine from quick picks. But with the PICK-3 glance strategy, you track your own numbers for your own state. Hey Teresa, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. I'm just here rattling on. Just sitting here setting up question and answer. I'm doing wonderfully well. I got up this morning and the sun is out. Everything seems to be going well right now, and pretty much I tend to live in the moment. That's the way I do it. Like I said, your whole life can change in a blinking of an eye. It takes time for YouTube to find an audience for the live, so that's what I'm here doing. And basically, I tell people on these lives here, I'm looking for them to bring pencils and paper, and so I can demonstrate with them on how to find their own numbers for their own state. Um, with my system, I have enough information now that they can view full videos and everything. And if it's anything they don't understand, they can come to the lives and ask. Yes, it did. It dropped the first day of the month as 471. Very first day of the month, 471. And they split the pair, and that happens. They split it. That's why I usually play it box. When I know what the pair is, I play it box and wheel it down. Yeah, we sure did. But it was coming. It's probably, I'm looking for it probably hit another two more times. See, when it takes out that long, like 60, 90 days, you could get three, it'll come two or three more times behind that. And then that's when you can do your research to see if that 14 will come on the front or the back, or I really don't look for the split pair because I usually just play it down box from 140, 141, 142, 143, all the way down to 149 pretty much. And then like if I know that the double like that 114 or 144 haven't played, then I'll probably play extra on those doubles like that. So like I said, you build a strategy and a skill set on how to play your numbers when you see how they're falling and how they're dropping. Like I said, that 1-4 pair hadn't been out in 70 days, and that's a single pair. So anybody was playing 1-4 on a single pair hadn't hit in 70 days. So that's why it's imperative that we track our own numbers for our own state, because all the numbers going to run different in all the states, every one of them. That's why I say, like I said, you know, those tic-tac-toe, date sums, grids, and different methods are just a bunch of numbers that not that you're going to get, but what do you know about them? Yes, willing down is better pretty much than playing front and back, the front and back pair. Um, it gives you well, you definitely hit it when it comes. Now, one thing I do, I'll do the front and back pair. If I can't wheel it all the way down to get a piece of it, if they don't split pair it on me like they did, like the 471, I'll play the 1-4 front and the 4-1 front. Then I'll play the 1-4 back and the 4-1 back. That gives me even better chance. I won't be investing as much money, but that gives me a better chance of hitting something of it if it comes like that. And that's what I'll do. But 9 out of 10, if I do pick it up, I'm going to wheel the whole column down. Yeah. So how's your day? Your day going pretty good, Teresa? You know, Teresa is my favorite name. You know why? My twin sister's name, Teresa. Remember I tell you about the twins? My twin sister's name is Teresa, and she's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. I know it. I can tell. I can feel that connection between you and I. You're a good person. I believe it. Yeah, she's I was blessed to have her. Only problem with having a twin sister, I could never tell anybody my real age. When we were younger, she always wanted to be older. You all right?
Mm-hmm. Just waking up.
Oh, okay. And when we older, she wants to be younger. I can't tell them how old we are now. So anybody that asks me how old I am and my twin sister's around, I always tell them to ask her how old we are. I know, I know, I know. I know. I remember when we were teenagers, she said that say, uh, she pulled me into the room. She said, Terry. I said, what? What twin? Stop. Don't. When somebody asks you how old we are, I think we're about 16. Say you're about 17 or 18. I say, 17, 18. Then she said, I say, why? Then she gave me that look. Then I figured it out. She wanted to date older boys. So, hey, I said, okay. From now on, I just, so I'm being a mix. Whatever age she say we are, that's how old we are. That way I don't have to explain myself. 'Yep, for sure. I do. I let her answer. 24 pair. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, 24 pair. It didn't fall last. Yeah, it didn't fall last month. Uh, well, I'm still doing the 500 and 055 and the '05 pair pretty much on my end. But like I said, we can track them all, but we can't play them all. Maybe the 7-7. Yeah, they didn't give us many doubles to choose from last month, like that I would play. The 7-7, yeah. Because I look for the 7-7 and its opposite, like the 2-2, like that. If they haven't played together, before I pick something up like that. But 7-7 is a good pair. But let's see, 7-7, 7. And you could, let's see, 3-7, 3-7 fail already. We got the 5-7 out there with the 7-7 that hasn't played. Yeah. But Illinois, it looks like with those with those fireballs and wild balls, they play a lot of doubles. I mean, it seems like a lot of doubles because they've hit a lot of doubles 6 months into the year. They've hit a lot of doubles. Right in the ball. Let's see, right in the ball, pay less money. Yeah, yeah, I don't really do anything with that fireball or wild ball. I like don't see how it's useful because I can't figure out what ball would play. So if there's a way to know what ball would play with the first three would be okay. I'm just hoping they ain't mixing that ball in with the other three balls with changing it to a pick 4. Yeah, and changing it into a pick 4, which makes now 1 in 10,000 eyes on the slick. That's what I'm thinking. Um, they might be doing that, but I'm still winning. But I know the numbers are slower coming than they were without that wild ball and fireball thing. And that's what I'm seeing mostly. But they play a lot of doubles. I don't know if that's making a lot of doubles fall or not, but a lot of doubles are playing. All right, if you're new to the channel, say hi. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them. Welcome to the PICK-3 at a glance strategy. You want to say hi? What state you playing from? If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Welcome to PICK-3 at a glance. Welcome to the PICK-3 at a glance questions and answers. I can answer most questions about PICK-3, but specifically about PICK-3 at a glance strategy. 30 years experience on PICK-3. Stop just playing any numbers. Learn how to play your own numbers for your own state. Not have to go anywhere looking for any numbers. The PICK-3 class strategy teach you how to find your own numbers, which will make you a bigger and better player and winner. Bring pencil and a paper. to, to the live. Whew, time going by fast. Welcome to PICK-3 Glance. Questions and answers. If you have any questions on PICK-3 in general that you might want to know, but specifically on my PICK-3 Glance strategy, which I developed after 30 years of playing PICK-3. If you follow me, bring pencils and paper so you can learn what I know. I know you go to a lot of channels where they do all the writing and all that, but I have 2,000 videos, and in this live, in the descriptions, I have a tutorial that you can learn how to use my system. And when you come, you do the writing, I do the teaching. And I can explain it to you on paper. And I think that's the best way. If you're writing it down, you'll be able to understand it better. Something new on, probably, I haven't seen anybody doing anything like this on YouTube. I guess because maybe they can't have you write it down on paper and explain it to you like I can. But I think it's time I do something different. I always try to think outside the box. That's what started my strategy, is thinking outside the box, being different. And I'm has increased my winnings greatly. So I'm more than happy to share it. Welcome to PICK-3 at a glance. If you're new, say hi if you like. Questions and answers. Where we're the home of no grids, no roots of, no tic-tac-toe, no dates of, no multiple different rundowns and different strategies you have to learn. Just simply track your own numbers for your own state. Become a bigger and better winner and to get into the winner's circle. Bring pencils and paper. As I'll tell you. Bring your own pencil and your own paper. And ask me questions and start writing. Hey Pepsi, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. Yeah, it is a surprise. Yeah, it really is. It's something I'm doing. The grandkids are a little asleep today, so I'm trying to get ahead of them. You know, mornings ain't my early thing, and then, like I say, I'm trying to not do those Saturdays and Sundays. You need some time off to yourself, and then I've been busy trying to get my house back together behind a tornado. Got a lot going on there, but just something I'm trying to do. Uh, Doing a live today. Basically, just questions and answers, pretty much. How you been doing? How you been doing, Pepsi? I'm putting your boards together. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, but I just got on here, um, trying to see how the YouTube algorithm work. Cause like I say, I have you know, uh, 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 when I do live, I have like 300-400 views, and I don't know, not many comments or participation. I don't know what that's all about. So I'm trying to put something together to see if it's maybe I'm not on here long enough for people to comment or what it might be. Yeah, you got some. Yeah, that blur is real. It is. And the sun is hot. The sun is hot. I've been pretty much trying to stay out of it. I usually won't go out too much to, well, usually it's still hot, 80s and 90s at 5 o'clock. I haven't, this weather is a little wacky to me. Yeah. And it's been so wacky. I felt that tornado was coming before we got it because the temperature was so high during the day and then so low at night. I was like, man, this is crazy. It seemed like this is some tornado weather. And it hit with a bang. Oh, not yet. Okay. All right. 90-degree weather. Okay. All right. I mean, I like weather, but when it gets up around 90s, it's kind of hot to me. But if it get any hotter, thank God for air conditioners. That's all I can say. And cold showers, I guess. Yeah, humidity. Yeah, the humidity is pretty much high. But we've been kind of lucky. We ain't had a lot of rain though, so probably the humidity ain't as high as it could be, and that's for sure. But like I say, and I just feel sorry for the people that's going through this behind this tornado. There's people still trying to live in their homes with no walls and no windows and stuff. It's crazy. And no roofs. Still trying, because I guess they don't have nowhere to go. Oh, Michigan and Germany. Oh, okay. Well, you were in the service, so you experienced probably a lot of different variations of weather. Me, it's just been the United States, and I think I've been out of from St. Louis, traveled maybe to 4 or 5 different places. I haven't been big on traveling. I think most of it's been because I worked so much. Uh, when I started working in the restaurant business, we worked 10-hour days, 6 days a week. 10-hour days, 6 days a week. That's what I started in, and I did that for years. No, only holiday I had off was Thanksgiving and Christmas. Period. So no, I didn't get a chance to do a lot. And still, since I got older, I haven't did a lot of traveling. I guess I just haven't been much, unless it's with family. Nothing on my own. I think that's the only thing I miss about not joining the service. I figure I might be more exposed to things. Hi Sherry, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. Welcome to the live.
Hey,
Hey,
what you watching?
I ain't watching them live.
July? Mm-hmm.
I'm cool though. You all right? Well, it feels like it's gonna be a hot one today to me though. Yep. Yeah. I they YouTube is getting to me real crowded. It's getting a lot of stuff on it, and look like you said you have to go looking for some what you want because it throws so much at you at one time. Yeah, because I have a hard channel uploading videos and stuff. Because as soon as I upload, they then threw something at me I might want to watch. The algorithm is pretty good for distracting you and making you want to watch stuff. Yeah, but I guess that's a part of it. They got to make their money somehow, and they make their money by people watching videos. So they try to make it hard for you to put your phone down. Because if that phone ain't in your hand, they ain't making no money. That's all I can say. Facebook, all the social medias, if they can't keep that phone in your hand, they ain't making no money. Yeah, serious. Yeah. And now they got it. They making my phone. I know what they doing. They got my phone running slow, so they try to make me buy one of them $700 phones. Can't do phone. Just P. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they trying to get me to buy a $700 phone. I ain't bought a $700 phone in my life. And people tell me they buying $1,600 phones. Ain't no way. I ain't about to do that. I'll go back to a smoke signals or something. I don't know. Because that's ridiculous. My sister just spent $1,600 for a phone. It ain't even ringing. An iPhone. Having problems with it already. I'm like, y'all got to be tripping. I say, if I pay $1,600 for a phone, it can sit on the dresser and it better hop in my hand. Cause I ain't studying. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, they are. They spending that kind of money. And it don't. I don't know what it do no different than mine. But take a little better picture for us that. But they make your phones run slow and make your phones. Who is that? Yeah, they make your phones run slow, download slow and stuff to make you buy another phone. I think Apple got caught for that. making people's phones run slow to make you have to buy another phone, Apple phones. But nah, I think my phone now that I use, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 4 years old. About 4 years old, and I love it. I really don't want to have to get another one because I know everything about it. And can you imagine what they get 1,600 and they have to what is it? Do a payment plan on a phone. Payment plan on a phone, man. You know. Oh man, that's I've never did a payment plan on a phone in my life. That ain't happening. But I guess that's part of what you work for. If that's what you want to work for. No. Hi Beatrice, how are you? Glad to have you with us. This is your first time with PICK-3 at a glance. Oh, okay. Step two, April, May, and June. Looking at the pairs. Those pairs tell you a lot. Single pairs tell you a lot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And usually when I do that and see that the 0 0 and the 1 1 ain't fail, I also play the triple zeros and the triple ones. If I don't do nothing but 50 cent or a dollar straight on them. I don't know if you're talking about evening or midday. I'll usually do triple zeros and triple ones. If I know it's 60 days out, I'll do triple zeros and triple ones. Yeah, pairs. That's strategy number two. That's what I like about the triangle. Strategy number two. All of it's good, but it don't, like I say, it don't take but a second to look at that triangle to see what pairs that fail 2, 3, 4 months, if you're tracking them. Okay, 7 7, 60 days out. Yeah, I'd play triple sevens. Yeah. But double pairs can take a while, because single pairs can take, 4 months or so. But usually when it's a double, I'll play the triples with it. 7 7 8. Yeah, 7 8. That's 7 7 8. Straight box. Yeah, or however you want to play it. But then too, I look at the 2 2 3 to see if it fell as a pair or not. The opposite, the 2 2 3. You know what I'm saying? Or your 3 2 3. You know, like that. I'm always looking to see what number in the opposite fell, and if one or the other hasn't failed, then the likelihood my odds have increased. Yeah, on all the numbers you tracking, you're always looking to see what the number and its opposite is doing, especially in June, up to June, when you're 6 months in. You always want to see what number and the opposite hasn't failed. When I mean the opposite, like 1, 2, 3. The opposite of 1, 2, 3, if you're familiar with PICK-3, is 6, 7, 8. That's a consecutive number. I use that the column number one because it's kind of easy for people to understand when I say that. You know, because the likelihood of those opposites uh, uh, numbers coming in is now to me 50-50. Once you've narrowed it down up to June and track them down after tracking all your columns, and you do the same thing with your strategy number two. You're looking for the pair and its opposite that hasn't failed. Like the 1, 2 pair, you want to see if the 6, 7, the opposite hasn't failed. Then you know them your pairs to look at. You're always looking at the numbers and their opposites to see what they're doing. And also you want to look for uh, pairing up your doubles. Pairing up your doubles. Let's say you're looking at, and you want to see, if you're looking at the columns, if you see 4, 0, 0 hasn't failed, and 0, 4, 4 hasn't failed, and you want to see 9, 5, 5 hasn't failed, and 9, 9, 5 hasn't failed. Those four numbers are good numbers to look at playing. If neither one has failed all year up to this time on your doubles. 0, 0, 1 and 3, 3, 9. Okay. 3, 3, 9. Okay. So have you seen the 0, 1, 1 and the 5, 5, 6 and the 5, 6, 6? Have they failed already? That's what I'd be looking at. The 3, 3, 9. I look at the 3, 9, 9, the 8, 8, 4, and the 4, 4, 8. See if those failed already or not. Oh, they fail. They did come already. Okay. So, and you playing the zero. You playing the 0, 0. You playing the 0, 0, 1 because the double zeros haven't failed yet. Okay, I got you. I got you. Makes sense to me. If you're new, you can say hi. This is Picture at a Glance. where tracking is king. I teach people here on this channel how to track their own number for their own state. Put together a system of, after playing PICK-3 30 years, where you track your own numbers for your own state. I have 2,000 some odd videos on this channel. I don't have a membership or anything like that. All you have to do is go and look at the videos, and in the descriptions, I have a link to one of my tutorial videos that you can look at. And then when you come to the live, bring your pencil and a paper so I can teach you how to track your own numbers for your own state. I know a lot of the channels, they do all the rundowns, the tic-tac-toe, do a lot of work for you. But I need you to know what I know. Make it easy on you and make it easy on me. It takes me about an hour or less to teach you how to use the PICK-3 the class strategy. And then you can do private counseling if you want to, personal counseling 101. You can get the printout. I can send you the PDF to the printout sheet through email. So it's at 664. Okay. 119 is the opposite of it. Okay. 664. We just had that to fall in Illinois evening, 646. And that was the first one to fall off that rundown I just gave you of the 119, 199, the 664, and the 644. See, that's the first time that those four numbers hit. That's why I put them together like that. So at a glance, you can see also what doubles and their opposites hadn't failed. Oh, okay. Good for you. So you've been busy, getting ready for the next part of the year. I just did all this morning. Yeah, and that's what I did. I did a lot of catching up for June going into July because it's the second half of the year. That's when things will start really standing out pretty much. Okay. Yeah, it really don't take long to put it together. Especially catching up on the front pairs and the back pair sheet, strategy number 4. None of them really takes long. Usually what I tell people, if they starting from January, uh, just starting, just do the uh, strategy number 1 and strategy number 4, catching up on the single numbers and the front pairs and the back pairs. And then if they want to do strategy 2, they can probably go back just a couple of months on strategy number 2 and catch that up. I wouldn't worry too much about strategy number 3, what number of positions it is. Just you want it still wouldn't take that long to do. But the main ones is to know what PICK-3 numbers are left and what front pairs and back pairs are left. Because see, that 646 that hit here in Illinois, the front 6-4, that was the first time it hit, and the 4-6 on the back, that's the first time it hit. So if I was playing that 6-6-4, I would have knew exactly how to play it to hit it straight. Oh, okay, it's that 1-4 tonight. Okay, good. Yeah. Um, yeah, that 6-4-6, that was the first time the 6-4 hit on the front, and the first time the 4-6 hit on the back. That's how, them the conditions I'm saying that you look for when you tracking the numbers. And you don't be guessing what the numbers are doing for your state. You know what the numbers are doing. And what I'm tracking is this information for Illinois' evening draw. And that's what I'll be tracking, Illinois. Just like I said, that 14 pair hadn't been out for 70 days, and it just hit the first of this month as 471, first number that came out. But I had posted and letting everybody know that that pair was due. See, that's what I'm talking about as far as predicting numbers, not just putting numbers up and saying people gonna hit them and have no worth or no idea why they would be hitting them. You know, and that's how that works. And I tell you, getting up early like this makes me hungry, make me want breakfast. I usually don't get up till a little later though, usually around 10. I try to stick with one meal a day. I guess they call that OMED. I started with just eating two, but now I think I can get it down to one meal a day, and I usually eat that from around 4:30. And I started doing that when they told me I had sugar diabetes, and I said nah, and they wanted to put me on that metformin. I say, well, having sugar diabetes, unless something really wrong with your pancreas or your liver, you should be able to control that because the only way sugar can get in my body is I put it in there. So I cut down on the starches and the sodas and the sugars and only eating two meals a day. But now I'm pretty much where I can get by with one meal a day. Oh, I hear you, yeah. And triple nines. I hit those triple nines too, I think. I know I did. Heck, I know I did. I messed around and put the two of them on the same card. So I had to go to the office and cash them, and then I had about three or four more on different cards. And I had to have my brother-in-law go out there and cash it for me. And yeah, them nines, because like I said, them nines hadn't hit for midday or evening for 9 years. Yeah, them nines are good. But I don't, but I've hit triples over here. Um, um, Nines and the sixes. But the way I knew that because the 4-4 and the 9-9 pair and strategy number two hadn't showed up for like 4 months. Yeah, hadn't showed up for 4 months. And I was running them, like I said, when I see that something like that happens, that conditioning, I'm sure that a triple come out of that. Yeah, and no triple had fallen. But yeah, triples. I really don't do a lot with triples though. Like I'm running over here, I'm running triple eights and triple threes because I was looking for that A8 last month. That A8 front and that A8, the A8 front and back only played in January of 2024, and nothing had played on the A8 front and back since then, all the way down to around November. So that's why I'm still messing around with the eights a little bit and the threes over here for evening draw. Uh, yeah, they not worth it. Not unless, like I said, no triple hits all the way up to the end of the year. around November and December because you're only gonna get 3 hits out, three on average out a year, maybe. So I really don't invest a lot in triples at all. Like I say, I played every 90. I played the eights 50 cents straight for like 6 days. The eight and the eight, the threes 50 cents straight for like 6 days and call it a day or something like that. That's $250 if it hit. And then every now and then, when I win, I up it to maybe $1 a day. I don't put them the only triples I'm messing with right now. Is the ace and the three over here on the evenings. I haven't really messed with them for midday. I think midday they had the eights to come out already over in Illinois. But yeah, I wouldn't mess with triples too much if I was anybody. They don't pay anymore, and they don't hit that frequent enough. The chances are less with triples. But I know some people play all the triples every day or every other day, and you're not gonna get no more than on average to three of them, if that. Yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna get ready to call it the day and get ready to prepare for breakfast. I think. Okay. Appreciate everybody's participation. Um, like I always say, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you track it, you'll soon be packing. Till lucky time.